Hey guys, what's up? It's Luke, and you're watching Luke the Gathering. We're back with the Draft a Pack series. Haven't done this in a while because the last time we did this was, I think, for New Capenna, and that was a long time ago. We had a big break there in the Magic sets, and so here we are, Dominaria United. This is early on in the format, so let's go ahead and just open it and see what we pick first, second, third, all the way to the very end of the pack. I've had a little bit of experience drafting Dominaria now, and so, be glad to hear your opinion on what you would have picked. So here we go. We got Gaia's Might, Keldon Strike Team, Battle Rage Blessing, Academy Wall, Stall for Time, Hexbane Tortoise, Elfin Worm, Captain's Call, Sacred Peaks, Bog Badger, Combat Research, uncommon there. Ooh, Wingmantle Chaplain. Nice. Oh gosh, I see something. Zar Ogenin, Scion of Ephrafa, and a Defiler of Vigor with the Forest and Soldier tokens. We'll take those out. What? Defiler of Vigor? This is crazy. Yeah, you would always just take this. What this is a 6/6 for 5, 3 and 2 green. Trample, great. It's a cost reducer, so like you can pay for green with 2 life if you want to. And then whenever you cast a green permanent spell, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. That each creature you control. It's not on one creature. It's like your whole board gets +1/+1 when you cast a green spell, which is heavy in permanents because green is so creature heavy. This Defiler of Vigor is going to do so much work. This is the hands down. I was looking through the pack and going through and I was like, oh, these are some decent playable cards. And now we have Defiler of Vigor, which is just a huge, huge card. It's a no-brainer. This is going to be your first pick. All right, the next pick, if we're looking through the pack, I think we would go with this. Wingmantle Chaplain. It's a defender, but this is the key to the defender's deck. It's 0/3, but when Wingmantle Chaplain enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 bird creature token with flying for each creature with defender you control. So if you have like 3 other ones, you're gonna make, four birds. And then whenever another creature with defender enters the battlefield, you make another bird. So I've played against this. It's super annoying. They make all these birds. They all come and attack you. And they all have these big walls sitting there. This is such a great card. Easy second pick in this pack. We have another uncommon here, Zar Ogenin. He's the Scion. And I would pick him. This is really sweet because when he becomes tapped, you get to put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control with toughness less than the number of basic land types. So, like, if you can get Domain, and let's say you have someone, you can either attack, because 4/4 is pretty good stats there, but what might be better is if you can enlist him, give his power to someone else, he would become tapped, and then he would just give these +1/+1 counters to everybody. Wow. I mean, I guess if their toughness is like 5 or more, you won't get it. But I think getting it up to 5 is going to be incredible. So, Zar, you are pick 3. Okay, next we have some really great cards here. Gaia's Might, especially for a Domain deck. We also have Captain's Call, which I kind of like Captain's Call. We have a dual land, Bog Badger. I think I'm going to go with Keldon Strike Team as our next one. because it's a 3/1. It comes in pretty much hasted. It doesn't have haste, but it says, you know, all creatures you control have haste as long as it comes in that turn, and that includes himself. So the Keldon Strike team can also be kicked to make 2 1/1 white soldier creature tokens, and they would have haste as well. This is a very nice card. It's very strong. I'm going to pick this one 4th. Okay, next up, I think we're going to go with the Academy Wall. Academy Wall is really nice, especially in the wall decks. The 05, so it's big, beefy defender, can defend against lots of things. And what happens is if you cast an instant or sorcery, you're going to draw a card and then discard a card. So you're going to filter through your deck. Really great way to do that. Academy Wall, 05. And if you have the guy that makes walls attack with their toughness, this is a 5 toughness. So this would be a 5/5 coming at them with a walking bulwark. That's so awesome. This is a great card. Okay, next, I feel like a lot of things get closer. And I think personally, I'd probably take a Captain's Call. I like getting those 3. There's a lot of nice payoffs for like soldiers and soldier tokens. And there's even that one bird. If you play this, you know, it gets like +3 and becomes like a 5/2 or 3 attacker, which is great. I think I'll take a Captain's Call. Works well with a lot of things in this format. Then I'll take the Gaia's Might. I love Domain. Domain is a deck type that I've been playing a lot early on. And this will give you +5/+5 with full Domain for just 1 mana. Nice trick there. I think after that I would take Sacred Peaks. Since I've been so into Domain, I prioritize these quite a bit. And then I think we'll go with the Bog Badger next. It's a 3-drop. You can kick it, and if it does, all your creatures get Menace. And it's a 3/3, which is, I think, okay in terms of stats. After that, I think we'll go with the Worm. I like that it's Vigilance and Trample. That's a nice combination, and I don't think it's too pricey for what it is. Then we'll go for Stall for Time. You can put stun counters on things and draw a card. Then we're down to the kind of dregs of the pack. I'll go with the Battle Rage Blessing, the Tortoise, and then Combat Research to finish. So here's the pack, starting with my first pick. Let me know if you agree or disagree. We got Defiler of Vigor, first pick, Wingmantle Chaplain, then Czar, then the Keldon Strike team, Academy Wall, Captain's Call, Gaia's Might, Sacred Peaks, a Bog Badger, a Worm, a Stall for Time, Battle Rage Blessing, Hexbane Tortoise, and then Combat Research as the last pick. Let me know if you would have switched up any of these in terms of their order. I'd love to hear about it, but I don't know. I just think that's a winner right there. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time.